Okay, so let's start. We started with nope, not this one. Nope. I need to close ID sessions, which I did it chapter one, this one. Okay. So we started with the first chapter, Introduction to PC or Personal Computers. So in this chapter is about knowing some component in a PC. So last time we did check, so we have a video where you can check a lot of stuff and some electrical safety. We check what is ESD and how to protect yourself. And PC component, we did check a bit of the cases of a PC box if you want to. We have different sizes, horizontal case, full size, all in one. We have some pictures here. And also, if you go in your NetAcad, you'll find them there. So let me go to your NetAcad. When you're here, I'm going to take this one. To go to your NetAcad, you type netacad.com, you press enter. Then you click login. Name, password that you created, or you can use Google down there. Okay, so when you're here, first thing first, let me see who didn't access his profile yet. So we have two names, Emilia. Is Emilia connected to this session? So we have Cecilia here, Sylvia, okay. So Emilia, I'm going to ask her to log on. Yeah, I'm going to ask her to log on, Emilia and Julia. So these two, we need quickly to log on the system to start learning. So for you guys, you go to My Learning on top here, and you'll see your course. It will be written IT Essentials. It will be written IT Essentials. By my side, I need to my classes. One stack like that. I go to my classes, and when you open your course, yeah, when you open your course, you'll see it like that. And you click on chapter 1 or module 1. Which one is exam? Not exam. So module 1, Introduction to Personal Computer Hardware. You click on it. Then you'll see on your left all the sections. So you need to click and you scroll down on your right. You can watch your videos. And so we did all these last time. PC component, we did check the CPU, the brain, first thing first, the cases. You have horizontal tower and all these things. You have some pictures here with the description. You click next, full size with description, compact tower, and all-in-one. So all this information are in your NETA card. You just need to read, take some note, make your own summary for your own knowledge, and for job interviews and for your We did also check the motherboard. It's a component or a device in the PC that will host all these parts of the PC, like the RAM or the eyes or the. So this part will display on your monitor. If you don't see anything on your monitor, it's black, then it means there is something faulty here. You need to change the RAM. So we have different part. The CPU, very important. The brain. And we have some expansion slots. For example, if you want to get Wi-Fi on your PC, or you want to watch TV or play games, you buy some card and you plug them. So we did all this stuff. You can also check. In case you don't understand something, feel free to ask in the WhatsApp group, and we'll be assisting you. So the form of a motherboard, it depends on the box. If your box is, your case, your PC case is big, you'll have a bigger motherboard. If it's small, you'll have a smaller motherboard. Like our cell phones, inside we have a smaller motherboard. So you should know what is the CPU and the cooling system. We did that last time. So please at least take 1 hour per day to read and to make your own notes, your own summary. It's very helpful. And do some quiz and practice to check your knowledge. We did also check that the memories, we have different types. We have a RAM that will display something on your screen, and the ROM, where the program, the manufacturer makes how the motherboard should work and what it's a program inside. So I'm going to send you some questions that will help you for your revisions. So all these are very important. So a minimum 1 hour per day, and during the weekend, 2 hours. So when you come, for example, if you want to remove this, what is it? Disabling and disassembly your PC. You have a nowadays we don't do that anymore. In the old days, 20 years ago, yes, but nowadays for us network IT technicians, we can only change the RAM, the hard drive, and the battery. That's all. We change these three only, because anything else is electronics. You need an electronic technician to do that. So here you have a video that will explain how everything is done. Yeah, just need to check that. So if you want to really to become a professional IT technician, you need to buy some equipment and follow all these steps. But you don't need to buy, you don't need to memorize. For us, for now, it's to get some IT knowledge. But if really you are employed to become an IT technician, then you have to buy your own equipment, watch again these sections, how it works, and it's not difficult. So for that, you just need to watch this video. You need to buy your toolkits, you see, your toolkits. Yeah, so this video is quite nice and you can watch it. So for us, it's to get IT knowledge. But in case you want to become IT technician, then there is another things to be done. But for now is to get the big picture. And in this video, we're going to explain to you, in case you want to disassembly a computer, all the part one, part two, how to remove a RAM, for example, how to remove a power supply, how to remove each component. It's a very important one. So we're going to show a demo. Even if you have never done that, you just need to follow step by step. You watch, you pause. uh, Yeah, so take your time to watch. Step by step, everything's explained. There is nothing. So after you know the PC safety, the definition of a computer, and the ESD, because you're dealing with electrical stuff, you need to protect yourself. After that, you know section 1.2, the PC component. You don't need to memorize. You just can read one twice just to have an idea. You make your own note, own summary. For example, some output devices, like monitor. An output device is a device that will bring data out of the PC, like a monitor. Some data will get displayed there. You can read. Projector is also an output device because bringing data out of a PC, which VR headset, printer, they're also output devices. Speakers, headphones. So you'll get more info. The only thing you must get time to read, to take some note. It's an international training for any country in the world from America. So output devices, you should know them. Input devices are devices bringing data or information in the PC. You have keyboard, mouse, and a lot of stuff. So all these things are input devices. So chapter 1 is about know your PC, know the component. Input devices, output devices, port and cabling. When you have a PC, you have different type of port. You have different type of cables. It depends on the port, the type of port you have on your PC and your monitor. If you have this port, you can use this cable. So a display port is to connect the PC to the monitor. So all these cables, see video port is to connect your PC or your monitor or your laptop to the monitor. The cables you can use to display to connect your PC to the monitor. So have HDMI, very popular HDMI cable. You connect your laptop to an external monitor or to your PC to a monitor. So you have different types. So you can take your time. This afternoon, I'll send you some questions that will help you to do your revisions. So we have different type of cables. In the old days, we used this VGA to connect PC to a monitor or laptop to monitor. But nowadays, we use mostly the HDMI. It's faster and more popular. In the old days, also, we were using these things. RCA. It was mostly for audio and video also. Always. Then you get more explanation. DVI, what is DVI, and other ports. This one you can check also. As I said, no need to memorize, just to have a look. So this one, in the old days, PS2 cables, one was for the mouse, the old mouse, and one is for the keyboard that you need to plug. If you want to play games on your PC, you can buy a game card. You see here, you plug in your PC. Network interface card. If you want to use a network cable in your PC to get access to internet, you buy this card, you plug in your PC, and you take a network cable and to do that. Yeah, so there are many type of cables. Just know maybe 2 or 3 is fine. So here we try to give you everything, but you don't need to memorize. So you see all explanations are here. Then you can check your understanding. If you see this cable, what is it? So let's say it's a DVI. This one is HDMI. This one you can check is maybe this one. No, this one. Okay. No, this one is SATA. So it's just to check if you did read above. Okay, maybe this one. Oops, you can use this one. And see submit. You see, that's right. Well done. It means all my answers are correct. You see. Show feedback. So all my answers are correct. So it's very nice. It's just to check. Just to check your knowledge. It's a very nice one. So input devices, you have that we're going to explain to show you more stuff, but you don't need to memorize, just to have a look. So you should know input devices, output devices, and port and cables. Some cables to connect your monitor or your PC to your monitor, and optical storage. In the old days, we had DVD players or CD players in the old days. So different type of hard drives. In the old days, it was bigger first, called HDD, hard drive disk. Then it becoming a bit smaller, more powerful. SDD, different type of hard drives. DVD drive. So always you can use them to store data. To store data. Then if you want to watch if you want to get internet on your PC, you need this card, network interface card. Normally, it should be in your PC already. If you don't have, you buy it and you plug in the expansion slot. If you want to play sound or music and you don't have it with this port, you buy and you plug in your PC. All this stuff. So yeah, take your time to go step by step. I'll send some questions that will help you. And at the end of the course, you have a summary. If you don't want to read anything above, just focus on here also. It's a nice and quick summary. So also anytime when you start a chapter, read the introduction, because the introduction will guide you what you're going to to be trained on here. So for now, you can read this one. You can read. You can read 1 minute. I'm just around. Okay, so it's very important before you start a chapter to read properly the introduction, because it's going to guide you why you should study this chapter. And also at the end, you have a summary that's going to summarize anything you did. So after each chapter, I'll send you some questions. Even if you have some recordings, I'll send you some questions that will help you to prepare to understand more. For example, I can ask you, write, write let's say, two input devices. Write two input devices, or write three output devices. Or what are some types of hard drives you know about? What are some memory types you know about? So all these questions are in NetAcad in your reading. I just grab some question from here. That's all. So all the answers are here. I can say, for example, write three types of ROM. So you have them here. You have the V's, PROM, EPROM. So it depends on the question. So it's an example of question I may ask. Or I can say, write four types of RAM. Or what is the meaning of RAM? What does it stand for? We use it for what? And write some examples. So everything is here. You can say maybe DRAM or SRAM or what. Okay, so let us make it short and simple. At least you have a big picture of chapter 1. So now it's up to you now to take at least 1 hour to read, do your quiz, take some notes. It's for your own knowledge, for life. Because sometimes when you go for job interview, we may ask some of these questions. So you see, I have 40%. I didn't read everything. You must read everything to get 100%, to say that you completed reading the chapter. And after that, when you have time, when you're ready, it is a chapter exam or a module exam. It's very important to do that. It's for grading. All the questions are the same like what you studied. Here, you see, a customer comes with a computer part and service store. The customer is looking for a device to manually input text for a networking textbook that the customer is writing. What device should the store owner recommend to accomplish the required task? So if you did study, if you did read well, see, he need a device to manually input text. So to put text, it's an input device. You want to type some text, then you should know that it's a keyboard. So you only have 22 questions. You can do this test many times, and you click submit to go to question number 2. Which characteristic describe a DIP? If you don't know, go back to your course. Go back to your course and you'll find it. When you find it, you come back to continue. If you don't understand something, go back, you read again where you found it. You can skip this question if you don't know. You come here. From which type of data does the CPU load information? So all these questions are related to what you studied, just to check. Yeah. So any questions? Any question for chapter 1? So even if you don't have question for now, and while you're busy studying, you do have some, please post in the WhatsApp group and I will help you. I'll give you the answer. Any questions? Cecilia, Ellie, Lavinia, Sylvia, or anyone else? Okay, if no questions, I'll post the recording this afternoon and also some questions to help you doing your revisions this afternoon also. Have a good day, keep well, and see you on Thursday. Thank you very much.